It's a comedy with romance, but don't call it a romantic comedy. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 500 Days of Summer moments.
Smells delicious.
Oh, honey, that's because it is delicious. I made it myself.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at some of the best moments from the genre-bending film 500 Days of Summer.
Do you like me?
Yeah, of course I like you.
If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the new song by The Head and the Heart, Missed Connection. Find the link in the description below.
From a missed connection.
Number 10. The Introduction.
This is a story of boy meets girl.
Arguably the most important scene in the movie, the introduction is narrated by an unseen, omniscient narrator who describes the two main characters' backstories and helps establish that, despite being a story of boy meets girl, 500 Days of Summer is not in fact a love story. A similar warning is echoed to Tom by Summer herself later in the film, that she's not looking for a relationship. But Tom and many viewers ignore this warning, maintaining hope that true love will win out, because that's the way movies play out, but real life rarely follows the same path.
This is a story of boy meets girl. But you should know up front, this is not a love story.
Number 9. The Summer Effect.
Summer, everyone, summer.
500 Days of Summer features several unconventionally presented scenes, and this is the first of those that merits discussion. Displayed in black and white, this scene features the narrator explaining Summer herself in a somewhat clinical manner, detailing her body type, but also citing instances that indicate that she's empirically attractive and magnetic, with her appearance causing double takes and her interests sparking interest from those around her. Because of the way it's presented, the audience, like Tom, finds it completely natural to fall for Summer. After all, the evidence and argument are convincing.
Well, that could only be explained by one thing: fate.
Number 8. The Game.
I'll go first.
There's something about using the clinical terms for genitalia that make most people distinctly uncomfortable, and it's this awkwardness that makes this scene so hilarious. Tom and Summer are in the park, and Summer challenges Tom to play the penis game, wherein they both say the word penis progressively louder until one of them gets too embarrassed to continue.
Penis!
She has it too.
Penis!
Although Tom backs out and tries to shush Summer, she concludes the scene by shouting it at the top of her lungs, punctuating a sweet, if incredibly funny, if somewhat juvenile scene. Number 7. Autumn.
Are you interviewing?
Sorry.
Are you interviewing for the position?
The film's ending sees Tom trying to turn his life around after his breakup with Summer, including going to job interviews at architecture firms. At one interview, he meets a woman who shares his love for a particular spot in the city, so he asks her out on a date.
Do you ever go to Angeles Plaza?
Yes. That's like my favorite spot in the city.
Okay, except for the parking lots, but...
When he learns her name is Autumn, Tom gives a knowing look to the camera. Although the narrator tries to assure the audience that Tom has learned from his experience with Summer, that he no longer ascribes coincidences to fate, the question of whether Autumn is the one for Tom or his next failed romance is left open-ended.
My name's Tom.
Nice to meet you. I'm Autumn.
Number 6. Love versus Hate.
I'm in love with Summer. I love her smile. I love her hair. I love her knees. I love this heart-shaped birthmark she has on her neck.
Okay, technically this is 2 scenes, but they're such incredible mirrors of one another that they can't be talked about separately. In the first, Tom discusses everything he loves about Summer with a friend, down to many of the small things about her appearance and behavior. Later, in a scene after they've broken up, Tom lists the same things he once loved about Summer as the things he now hates about her.
I hate Summer. I hate her crooked teeth. I hate her 1960s haircut. I hate her knobby knees.
The fine line between love and hate has rarely been so well illustrated, And ending the scene with Tom's outburst on a bus when he hears a song that reminds him of summer just makes it that much more funny.
I hate this song!
Son, you're gonna have to exit the vehicle.
Number 5. Talking in the elevator.
I love the Smiths.
Sorry?
I said I love the Smiths.
Love can hit you in the strangest or simplest ways, and Tom's attraction to Summer truly begins in earnest for an easy reason. They both like the same music. While riding in an elevator together, Summer comments that she loves the Smiths, whom Tom is listening to, proving it by singing some lyrics.
To die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. I love them.
While the scene is sparse on dialogue, the fact that something so simple, some might say shallow, sparks Tom's love for Summer is what captures our interest. That and Tom's reaction at the end.
Holy sh**.
Number 4. IKEA.
What are we looking for again?
Trivets?
How about a flug?
No, I don't think so.
No.
When our couple hits the IKEA, there's plenty of fun to be had. The pair of them play an exaggerated game of pretend, in which they both act as a stereotypical couple, treating the store as if it's their home, leading to several funny comic moments, like Tom's dinner of bald eagle or discovering a family in their bathroom. The scene is also important plot-wise, since Summer tells Tom that she isn't interested in a serious relationship.
I just want to tell you that, I'm not really looking for anything serious.
Although Tom tries to play it off like he doesn't mind, it's clear he's much more serious about her than she is about him, and the seeds have already been planted for his expectation that she'll change her mind.
It's fine. It's great.
Number 3. The dance number.
Hi.
Tom's obviously a romantic, and the film makes that clear early on, but this scene makes it clear just how much of one he is. After finally sleeping with Summer, Tom walks to work the next day strutting his stuff to a catchy beat. Strangers shake his hand and join him in elaborate choreographed dances. Harrison Ford even makes a cameo, sort of, as does an out-of-nowhere cartoon bird. We've all experienced the high our feelings for that special someone can bring on, and this scene visualizes it wonderfully, while also setting the stage for Tom's delusions to be shattered later. Number 2. Day 488.
Hey, Tom.
Following Summer's wedding to another man and Tom getting his life together, the pair reunites at Tom's favorite spot in the city. While Tom is initially bitter and tells Summer that she was right about true love being a fantasy, Summer tells him that he was right about love and destiny being real, just that he wasn't right about her being the one for him.
I just woke up one day and I knew.
Knew what?
What I was never sure of with you.
Although the scene acts as a nice, if melancholy bit of closure for the both of them, some viewers, and even the creators, have suggested that the Summer that appears in the scene is another fantasy of Tom's, which certainly paints both characters in a different light.
Summer. I really do hope that you're happy.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
So that was fun the other night. Sorry, I'm sorry. I quit. There's enough bullshit in the world without my help.
Number 1. Expectations versus reality. If there's one scene that epitomizes 500 Days of Summer, it's this one. Tom is shown attending a party that Summer invited him to, but the scene is depicted in split screen. In one version, titled Expectations, Tom is able to grow closer to Summer at the party, and rekindles their romance. In the other, Reality, Tom spends most of the party drinking and alone, with everything coming to a crashing halt when he sees Summer's engagement ring. While Tom and the audience expect a typical romantic movie scene where the two leads get back together, reality often doesn't work out the way we wish it could. Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.
Don't tell me I lost the step. Crisscrossed in the wrong direction. Found myself in a conversation from a missed connection.